you've been sent out for a job interview and you've gone. You've sent your CV, you've given it out, everything is okay. So now it's the day for a job interview. What are you going to say? What are you going to do? Today I'm going to take you through tricks that you've never had before that are going to help you with the job interviews. Many of you today will tell you they've been told by their future employees or past employees, I will call you. Expect a call. And you wait for a day, a month, 2 years. You've never even received even one call. What's the problem? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Welcome to the Now You Know TV. On this channel, we take you out of what is ordinary and bring you to facts and logic. You learn, try, and discover new things. Karibu, karibu, karibu sana. Interviews. Wouldn't it be great if job interviews were perfectly straightforward? No guessing, no out there questions, just simply regular and inquiries about your past experience and what you'll bring to this new job. But sadly, no. Interviews are more complicated than what you might think of. You might rehearse the questions that you're going to be asked. You might dig in. You might dress up well for the interview, but still miss the interview. With a good CV, with good grades, and you still don't afford to get the job. What's the problem? Now You Know TV will share 7 good tricks. After these tricks, they will work for you. And if they work for you, please share out in the comment below. I watched your video and it really worked out for me. So the first one we are going to learn is what we call the coffee trick. What's the coffee trick? Have you ever been into a job interview and they offer you a beverage? It could be coffee, it could be juice, or it could even be water. When they're trying to be polite, there might be another reason for it. Now, please take note of this. They are testing you. What will you do with the cup after, drinking whatever drink they've given you? What are you going to do with the cup? Are you going to leave it there for someone else to pick it up? Are you going to ask questions like, where can I put this cup? Or are you just going to walk straight into the kitchen or wherever the cup was, they got the cup from, and you return the cup? Are you going to wash it if there's a sink? What do they want to test? They want to test if you can work under minimum supervision. You see? So instead of them asking you, can you work under minimal supervision? Can you just tell yourself to do things and do it? They just test you that way. What are you going to do with the cup? So guys, make sure when someone now gives you a drink, make sure you at least ask a question. Where can I put this cup? Or, I'm done with the cup. Can I offer to her? Can I wash it? You see? So now they'll now know that, okay, you are good. You can work under minimal supervision. Because your boss wouldn't be there every day to just see what you are doing. Good. So that is trick number 1, the coffee trick. Trick number 2, the waiting game. Oh my God. The waiting game. So this is to purposely make you wait past your schedule. They want to stress your stress in tactics. How do you deal with stress? And when stressful situations come, how are you going to deal with? So they give you 30 minutes, 20 minutes, they are late, They're not there to be, sorry about the camera, they're not there. What are you going to do? Are you going to be pacing around the waiting room? Are you going to just, what do you call it, knee your leg like this? What are you going to do under your stressful situations? So, when they make you wait for a long time, for a long period, just stay calm, collected, just be happy. In fact, one trick is, during an interview, make sure you don't have anything and other things to do during the day. Make sure your only and only job is to stay there for the interview, wait for the boss or whoever is going to take you through the interview. Just be relaxed. Even if it's gonna take a day, just be relaxed. Have some water, make sure you've eaten something, and just relax. Number 3 is what we call the aggressive behavior. What is the aggressive behavior? This is usually in the form of aggressive questioning. The way they ask you those questions. They don't ask you in a polite manner, like, they will raise their voice when they're asking questions. For example, they will ask you, why were you fired at your last job? Or what makes you think you're qualified for this new job? Will you be terrified? Will you be like, No. That is another tactic. They want to be able to test how you're going to react. Because not every client, not every person who is going to come is going to have some simple questions. People out there are tough. How are you going to do the job when you meet an aggressive person? So, that is what they are testing from you. How are you going to react? So what are you going to do from there about that? Just relax. If, for example, they ask you, what makes you think that you are qualified, and with a stone face, just smile, take a breath, and just tell that person, I know or I believe I'm qualified because of this and that. That's a trick. Now let's go to number 4. Number 4 tactic is called how rude. That's another tactic most employees use, and they try to be rude or dismissive. How will they do it? They will act as if they are checking their phone all the time. They'll act like they are disinterested in you. Oh, are you the one looking for this job? They'll act like if, very rude. They'll be able to take calls in the office, and also they'll be able to fiddle through papers. They're acting like if you don't exist, like if you're just there to waste your time. They might also interrupt you, saying or telling you, you lost me halfway. So please repeat whatever you say. And the way you talk, and then someone tells you, I got lost on the way. Please start again. So, what are they testing you? They are testing your patience. First of all, patience. And second, confidence. How are you going to react if they tell you, repeat, say it once more? Are you going to be mad? Or are you just going to relax and tell them, that's okay, I'll repeat? So don't worry. Just be calm again and collected. They are also testing your confidence. How confident are you? So, calmly repeat your answer, clarify anything you need, and smile a bit. Smiles always take the nervousness in you. A person who smiles cannot be said that he's a nervous person. Even if you're nervous from inside, no one will ever know that you are nervous. Good. So now, the 5th tactic is what we call the random questions. What are the random questions? Sometimes an employer might ask you very random questions. Of course, when you come for an interview, you had prepared yourself. questions from whatever you are going to, the job that you've asked for, but they want to test something from you. How creative are you? For example, they may be able to ask you, if you could redesign a clock, how would you do it? If you could redesign a clock, how would you do it? Or they might tell you, could you jump out of the window if I ask you to do so? So they're very random questions than what you expected. It's a finance company, maybe it's something to do with the building materials, but they ask you very random questions. How are you going to react? Don't worry. Catch your breath. Again, then relax. Then now, give them a very good answer, And how can you do that? You can even ask them a question. Throw the question back to them. What if I asked you today to get out of the window, to throw yourself out of the window? Will you do so? So ask them a question. Ask them back. What will the window size be like? How deep is the place where I'm jumping to or from? Ask them a question back. Also, ask for clarifications. Which clock is this that you're asking about? Is it a big clock? Try to ask for clarifications and ask about the benefits, So that way, they'll know you're a very confident person. Even if someone else comes to their business and asks you a question that requires you to be creative, they know they got you. They know I will have someone who is going to represent the company in the best way possible. So, just relax and answer it. They're random, they don't mean anything, they just want to test your creativity and your confidence. How confident are you? Then number 6, the 6th one, it's called more than one opinion. Pay attention, my people. And before we continue with the 6th, leading to the 7th, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. But most importantly, share the video, because it's going to help a lot of people, young people, old people who are seeking for jobs, who are going to do interviews. It might help your neighbor, it might help a friend you know. Back to whatever we are discussing. So, we are discussing about how to deal with job interviews. Tricky ways, Job interviews are not the very easy ones, and I'm going to tell you more tricks. And now we are on the 6th point. The 6th point is called more than one opinion. What is more than one opinion? They might ask, it could be a very big company, and they might ask a driver to pick you from the gate to the office. You think they care so much? You got it wrong. They want to test how you will behave in the car. And they will ask the driver, how was this person? How did she behave? How did he behave? And most of it, or more so, they will want to see, how interactive were you? Did you ask questions? Did you just try to at least make some polite small talk? Or were you just quiet all the time? Who wants employers who are just quiet all the time? No one. So try as much as possible to have some small, polite talks. Then number 7, it's a very funny one. They'll introduce you to your potential co-workers. They will introduce you to potential co-workers. And you might think, oh, I've gotten this job. I've been told this is the manager, this is the director, this is who and who. Yeah. Really? There are 200 people who are looking for this interview. And where did they just select you and introduce you to your potential workers, workmates? No. They want to see how interactive you are with them. Because instead of them asking, how good are you with team building and such kind of questions, they want to see with their eyes. Will you be able to work with other people? From just the way you say, hello, my name is Caroline, may I know your name? They want to test that. How are you going to react? Be friendly and be yourself. Just be yourself. Yeah, I'm Caroline. I'm happy to see you, and I'm glad to know all of you, and I'm very happy. Just try to do some small talks, but again, be calm and be collected. Sorry, my camera is misbehaving, yeah? Allow me to give you the last one trick. The last one, kabisa. Sorry, the camera, yeah. So, the last one and the last trick is because you gave them your CV, right? They have your number, okay? So they will try, or they will ask someone to call you with a random number. So you are in the job interview and someone will keep calling you. So first, they want to see, is your phone on a ring mode, or is it on a silent mode? Will you be checking who is calling? If someone calls you like 10 times, would you be like, let me pick this phone? So they will also test that. And now it's two-sided. You can't tell them, this is an important call, may I pick? So they'll know you are a very confident person. Or, if you just keep checking on the phone, they will know that you do not want the interview. You can easily be distracted. Thank you guys. That was it for job interviews, guys. Job interviews are tricky, but they are achievable. Millions of people have gone through interviews. Millions of people have done a lot of interviews, and they've gotten their jobs. The question is, why not you? So, be prepared. Don't forget to take your time. Breathe. And be prepared. Just prepare your material, dress smartly, and be ready for the interview. There you go. You got it. Thank you so much, and you're welcome, our new employer. Oh, employee, sorry. Yeah, guys, that was it for today. My name is Caroline. I'm your coach, and on this channel, I'll take you through different things as long as you learn something new every day. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Comment down below. Did you like the video? How was the video? And did you learn something from the video? Thank you so much, guys. Until next time, it's a bye-bye.